it's Hope and welcome to the video. This is day one of 12 Days of Bookmas. And this, as you can tell by the title, is going to be how I rate my books. Which, this is going to be quick and simple because I don't necessarily have a full way of rating my books. I am much more of I enjoyed this book. I liked what happened. I liked the plot. I liked everything. Oh, that means it's blank stars. So for example, if I loved the characters, I loved the plot, I loved so many of the little details, it was written beautifully, it might be a 5-star. I don't necessarily have like a, oh, it has to be at this to get this amount of star. But like, if like things that would give the book a lesser rating was if I ever thought of, oh, I might DNF this book, that automatically will make it like the highest rating it can get is like a 3.5. Things that I would look for in books that would automatically make it a 5-star are the characters that I like. The plot, are there any things at the plot that I was like, oh, that could have been unnecessary, or this or that or anything could be unnecessary. I don't really have anywhere I'm going with this video, but I am much more of a mood rater. I will read a book, give it like a 5-star for example, and then go back and decide 3 months later, oh, it was a 4-star, and then I'd change the rating. Sometimes on rereads, I give ratings. I give it a higher rating the second read through because I enjoyed it more. Like, for example, I can say an example of a book that I did that this year was The Hunt by Frost K. On my original read through, I gave it a 4, but on my reread, I gave it a 5 because I enjoyed it so much more and all of that, and that sometimes does happen. I also rate my books by like rereadability. So like, if there's a book that I think to myself, I'd be willing to reread this, it's definitely going to be a 4 or 4.5 or a 5. I wouldn't give a book like a 3-star if I know I plan on rereading it sometime in the future. Most books that I plan on rereading in the future get, again, that 4, 4.5. 5 stars automatically means that like, this book I loved, this book I plan on rereading, this book XYZ, ABC, and all of that. I'm very much a mood rater. I'll take how I felt and all of that into consideration. Like if it was a good book, but I just wasn't enjoying it, I'd give it a lower rating. I don't really know what else to say. Like, if you want me to maybe, one thing that I want to start is to have a more accurate way of rating, and if there's any like tips or anything like that on ratings or like on how to rate better, or if there's any, like, I've heard of there's some like rating guides that are like, you take each each section, so you'd go like the plot, you'd give it a rating, the characters, you'd give it a rating, the writing style, you'd give it a rating, and then you take those ratings and make an average. I've heard there's that type of thing. I do not know what it's called. I might look in and try to do that, but that just seems like too much work, and if I change a rating, I'll typically change that on Goodreads. If I don't, it'll definitely be in my personal like book tracker, which you'll see more of how I track my books in my like 2020 reading stats, like reading tracker overview video thing, which will be beginning of January. This was just a really rambly video. I just wanted you guys to know how I rate my books and all of that, and I like seeing how people rate their books and all of that. So this is my way. Mine is very mood rating, as well as taking a few things into consideration. This was a quick, fun video to film, but I hope you enjoyed it, and bye!